Hey, when I was 7 years old, my father passed. Now, I only share that with you because I've often wondered what advice would he have given me? Advice he might have given me about relationships, about business. What would he have said to me about just life itself, about health? And then it occurred to me one day, now that I have a son, and I also have a grandson, that my grandson's son may never hear my voice. He may never be able to come to me and ask me a question about his health, about his finances. What pearls of wisdom could I pass along to him that he may never hear from the source itself? And then I thought, what if I could share these pearls of wisdom with him through video? So what I want to do is upload some ideas, some thoughts, some pearls of wisdom for not only my grandson, but my granddaughter so that they could share. And it may even help you along the way as well. If you've never got fatherly advice, if you've never got advice from a father who was a Christian man, who was a spiritual man, if you've never had a big brother say, hey sis, you need to check that. That's not the one. You need to put some money in this or that. If you've never had that bigger brother to share with you without wanting anything in return, I invite you to check out our content. Just some pearls of wisdom from a black man to help you along the way. You know, every now and then you're going to come up against some problems in life that's going to seem like there's no easy answers. You know, it could be on your job, it could be in your relationship, it could be in regards to your health. I've had my back up against the wall more times than I want to admit. And it's never a comfortable place to be. But what I find is this, that when you have your back up against the wall, you've got to ask the ultimate question. You know, there's a method called the Ben Franklin method whereby you look at the pros and the cons. And I get that, and that may work for some. But for me, asking the ultimate question clarifies things in my heart and in my mind. And the ultimate question could be one that can help you out of a jam when it comes to, say, your job. Definitely when it comes to a relationship. And maybe, just maybe in regards to your health. And the ultimate question is this. It's going to sound very simplistic, I'm telling you right now, but it's effective. The ultimate question is, what's the worst thing that can happen? Now, wait, before you stop watching. Will the worst thing that happen end up in death? Will the worst thing that happen end up in bankruptcy? If you started this new business, will the worst thing, the absolute worst thing that can happen, will you be homeless? Okay? When you think about things in that context, it frees your minds to come up with a viable solution. If the worst thing that can happen with you asking this girl out is that you get embarrassed for 30 minutes, for an hour, who cares? If the worst thing that can happen is you start this business and it fails and you have to save some more money, who cares? If the worst thing that can happen is you try to go to school to get that degree and it doesn't work out, once again, who cares? So when you're faced with your back up against the wall and you don't know what to do, just simply ask yourself, what is the absolute worst thing can happen? And if you can deal with that, take a chance. It might just be for you. Life has a way sometimes of putting you in situations to sort of decide if you really want it. How bad do you want it? You say you want to go out with that guy? How bad do you want it? You say you want to be successful in life. How bad do you want it? Do you want it bad enough to go on 3 hours sleep? Do you want it bad enough to take 2 jobs, 3 jobs? Do you want it bad enough to work 60, 70 hours a week? If the answer to that is no, then you really don't want it. Ask yourself, what's the worst thing can happen? And then from that simplistic question, your truth will arise. Thank you for watching. Listen, like, and subscribe for more content.